So hello, welcome back to my stream. We are starting the week with Reverse 1999, and we'll be going into the side story that we almost finished. Right, the end part of the Route 77, the Haunted Highway. Right. The red wall that we started on the previous stream. Okay, everything seems to be working on the stream side, I think. Right, no interruptions. Both YouTube looks fine and Twitch as well. Okie doke, can get into it. So, I'll try to go through all of these today. We should be able to do that, I think. Also, I got some resources for more Keep Arena pools, so at the end of the stream I'll try my luck with that as well. I can do like one whole pool, one 10 pool, and that's it. Maybe I'll scrounge up resources for one more pool after that before the banner ends, so it's either that or bust. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. Right, where was it? There we go. So, let's jump right into the story. Oh, wait, no, wrong button. Here we go. Okay. So, let's get ready to voice act. Hot as balls in Poland right now. So I might be a little bit out of sorts today, we'll see. Hat and a pistol, alright. Inside deputy's office. Look, we've gotten off the wrong foot, but I don't mean to cause trouble. It's true I'm a merc and an arcanist, but I ain't like what you think. Violence has never been my first choice. Well, that's true, honestly, Argus. Well, okay, that's a mixed bag. Sometimes she's quick to the trigger, but usually she tries to negotiate with people. Okay, so it's a half-truth, kind of, in retrospect. You wanna explain the showdown at the bar then, ma'am? You and Adam has had quite a confrontation in front of everyone. First of all, I didn't provoke him. Show him the evidence that Adam made the first move. What kind of evidence? Did you, like, record this somehow? Okay. Gotta figure out a way to pry the truth out of them. When they question me, I need to present clues that prove my point. Oh, so that's what the clues collection was for. Gotta be careful though. If the evidence don't fit, they might lose trust in me. So what? You can actually lose these this time? Okay, interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if you lose. Mercenary in Texas, hurricane skills can reveal traces or unseen by others. Okay. Hold a plane ticket with information about someone Argus is searching for. Right. This is the evidence that we need. Daryl, that Merc was already provoking us before Adam even spoke up? No, that's a lie. These clues will help reveal the truth that contradicts their lies. Adam, the owner of the local bar, during the conversation he pulled a gun on Agnes and was ready to hand her over to the deputy. Right, this is good evidence. Has a sister who disappeared around the red wall. Her killer is still at large. Oh, okay. I didn't catch that part. Or did I forget that? Maybe. Okay, proceed. Before you arrived, it was Adam who pulled a gun on me first. It seems like if I hadn't talked you down, we might have been cleaning up Adam's blood from the bar counter if you didn't strangle him first. Well, honestly, that was self-defense, officer. I was careful with my strength. He was still talking before you arrived, sir. Oh, so it ain't violence if you were controlling yourself. You had him in a headlock. You think it doesn't count if you cause you... It doesn't count just cause you didn't choke him to death? And before all that, he pointed his revolver at me, so I was only defending myself. Ask anyone there, they'll say the same. Will they though? I don't think they will, honestly. They'll probably be cooperating with the deputy and the bartender. You talking witnesses? Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There was indeed a witness. Mr. Darrell, the fella who ran out to report you after downing half his drink. That ring any bells? The way he speaks is confusing. I know that this is a mannerism of Texans, supposedly, but I'm not used to it. Yeah, it rings a few bells. What did he say? According to Mr. Darrell, when he arrived at the bar, you ordered a drink no one has ever heard of, a blackjack. Did I get that right? We are not really a fancy whiskey sort of town, you know. Hey, is that a crime? That you are ignorant of drinks? Okay. Anyways, seems like after that, Adam got a little suspicious of who you were. Okay. Then, so I've heard, you started brandishing your firearm. You were aiming to intimidate the barkeep into talking about the wall. That's an outright lie. She didn't even know about the wall, initially. Honestly, you seem like a smart girl. You should know that mercs aren't trusted most places, and least of all here. Then, to make things worse, you got prying into the story of the wall too. Look for any contradictions in the existing clues and refute them. Right. The info Darrell gave the deputy ain't entirely accurate. Thinking back on what the deputy said, seems Darrell didn't mention that he provoked me first. Of course he didn't. Why would he? Try to refute the deputy's false information. Darrell, let me think. Alright, that should be it. Right. Sir, considering you are a deputy, I think you know better than to trust the testimony of a witness directly involved in the incident. So, how exactly was Darrell involved in your dispute with Adam? Right, as I sat down and ordered a drink, your Mr. Darrell started hurling insults at me. Go on, you could head back to the bar right now and ask anyone there to confirm what really happened. I don't think that anyone would really cooperate and collaborate that story. She's putting way too much hopes in random eyewitnesses. At least you ought to get the full story, not just the rumblings of a drag that ran his mouth off at me. Is that so? What I heard was that you insulted our pal Adam, then threatened him for information about the Red Wall. That sounds right to you? No. She didn't even know what the wall was again. The Red Wall? I don't even know what the hell that is. Anyway, Adam and the others said that they were only defending themselves. Bullshit. Which is the opposite of your story. Who should I trust now? That Red Wall, what on earth is it? I'm the one asking questions here, not you. What? This an interrogation? We're just having a friendly chat, aren't we? I answered a question of yours, shouldn't you answer mine? Don't think that's how it works, Argus. This ain't a Sunday swap meet, ma'am. I could have turned you over to the Feds or one of those Arcanist management organizations. But I didn't, because I owe the victim an explanation. You've already decided who to trust, so what's the point of this conversation? Because I want to know why were you pointing a gun at the local barman? Because he pointed a gun at her first. Easy, simple. And I already said I was defending myself, damn it. And I already said that he's claiming that he was only doing the same thing. Well, one party is lying then. So until we reach our conclusion, it seems like I've got to ask the same damn question again and again. Submit your clues to the deputy revealing your true purpose coming here. Okay, so we know what to do. For the plane ticket with information about the someone Argus is searching for. Right, this is a good clue. Until I press up and make things easy for you, am I right? Look, all I did there was ask after a girl with chestnut-colored hair and green eyes. That's as far as I got before the things went south. I don't know what else I can tell you. You don't understand English or something? One warning, sit down, ma'am. What in the hell happened in this dam? All this talk about some border wall and your attitude towards mercenaries? Have they robbed or killed the townsfolk or something? Let's say they did. That doesn't make me one of them. Please take a seat. Listen, I've got no idea what this whole Red Wall thing is all about. I'm serious. So, are we gonna stop pretending like everyone in the US or A knows about this fucking scenic spot? Anyone that would call that damn a scenic spot would be out of their damn mind. So, you really know nothing about it? Well, how many times are we going to repeat that? You think? Oh, just so you know, Deputy, I'm gonna knock on every door in this town until I get an answer. Look, you obviously know something, sir. You tell me what I need to know and I'm out of here, pronto. Otherwise, you'll have to deal with a merc wandering around your weird-ass one-horse town. I think you can figure on what sort of trouble I might end up to. That's a very bad tactic, because he can just lock you up and be done with it. Fine, I'll tell you something. That red wall is just a crumbled old wall in the woods. There was a string of murders there, young girls with blonde or brown hair, roughly the same age and appearance and profile. All of them seem to have been killed in around those woods. When I said seem to, enough because we don't know what happened to most of them. Most of them just disappeared. Okay. Try to pry more information from the deputy. Find a way. Skillfully extracting info, well, that's America's bread and butter. Question. There are always useful clues to be found in these kinds of sentences. So what about the ones you did find? Any conclusions? If you need to refute or ask further questions, tap the hint button to locate the specific dialogue. Okay. Yeah, we managed to link them to a group of mercenaries. Psychocy, if you ask me. They left those girls bloody and dismembered down the hall. Down by that wall. Excuse me. Okay. That's kind of gruesome. So, the Red Wall. Those veterans, they put their lives on the line and fought for this country, yet even after all that, they have to work as mercenaries to make a living. So I suppose you can see why I haven't taken a liking to your mercenary type. Piece clues together to figure out why the deputy hates mercenaries. Okay, match evidence. Combining specific information will create new clues. Right. So, Red Wall, for example, and tracing back the results from a range of sources? Huh. That's the 100-eyed giant investigation method. Is that how it's called? Okay. Mercenary, a survivor of war now wandering through the woods, murdering innocent girls. Ah, okay. Proceed. Then the reason you hate mercenaries is because of the awful things they did here. You've got the right of it. After living through the war, I guess some soldiers forget how to live with peace. They couldn't pass the psychological exam for the police, and they didn't want to give up their dignity and live on the government handouts. When you only have two options, to go back fighting or live on the streets, it's an easy choice to make. I ain't gonna tell you what that does to a man's soul. The loss of status comes with a loss of self-control. That is, in fact, a real thing. At least that's what the shrink will say. That's it? That's why everyone's acting so cagey? What's it matter if I know about that wall or not? It seems stranger. I've seen stranger, believe me. If you don't know about the wall, it's best you leave it that way. It's not worth asking over. Hey, but unfortunately that problem is becoming our problem, despite us not asking about it initially. So apparently you cannot ignore it. There, I've answered your question. Now let's talk about your licenses. Oh come on, you saw it yourself. My carry permit is genuine, and I ain't never served. Well, there we go. Flawless victory. With the interrogation over, the deputy decides not to hold her any longer. Her gun, however, is confiscated pending good behavior until she leaves town. Okay, so she's disarmed. That could be a problem down the line. But Argus isn't about to walk out without her gun, not ever. Okay. You're free to go, ma'am. So go on, skedaddle. He's using that word too. My people. I advise you not to go too far from town while you're here. It's dangerous out there, especially now that I've got your piece. Well, that sounds intentional on your part.
I've got to go on patrol now. We'll talk later.
Fine. Agus nods, concealing an eye roll as deputy drives away. Judging from his direction, she'll have a few hours before he's back. A small window of opportunity, but the work needs to be done. The sun's coming up soon. I'll have to bust myself back into that pig's pen before daybreak. Having made that decision, Argus walks towards the edge of the town. Alrighty then. That is an old lock, a very goddamn old lock. Oh, goddammit. Misclicked. Sorry about that. Didn't notice that I had OBS window selected. Gotcha. Her one good eye becomes increasingly strained as, in the harsh darkness, she has to eat a precasma candy and wait for it to take effect. Let me see. The next second, the hundred-eyed giant is up again. Her sight becomes clearer. The mercenary at last reaches the interrogation room. It took her more time and effort than expected to sneak in without being noticed. Fortunately, she has enough Unfortunately, she has enough precasma candies. Where are you, baby? Is she going to steal back the gun? That's a good way to land straight into the jail cell. Sounds like a very bad idea.
There you are.
There you are, darling. I'm never letting you out of my sight again. After securing her gun, she looks over a map of the town. Its county is too small for an archive. Everything they've got on these murders is going to be stored here. Probably. I guess I'll have to poke around. So, breaking and entering, stealing a confiscated weapon, and rummaging through the evidence at the place. That's like 3 crimes in one. Alrighty then. She's playing with fire immediately. Files and cabinets cover every corner of the room, but she doesn't have time to search them all. She needs a lead. Some fresh dandruff, new wrinkles and creases, marks with less dust. Every detail tells a story. He must have opened these files right after I left. Small town security at its finest. Just like a stupid kid stuffing dirty magazines under his bed. Why bother with a safe? Right. The dim table lamp forces her to maintain her arcane skills constantly. Her eye becomes tired and sore, but she pushes on to find the real truth behind the red wall. Missing persons. 1962, 1973. Car crashes, drowning. She's close to the end of the file, with no hints about the red wall to be found. Serial murders.
Damn it.
No, wait. eye goes blind again. She's accustomed to the feeling of it fading. Even so, she holds out for a little longer. Then another candy as she waits for her sight to return. Then she eats another candy, it should read. Okay. Her time is running short. With her eye functioning again, she picks up the pace. Broken Wall, 1981, 1984, wall of the San Diego Hospital. San Diego Hospital? A field hospital? So that's what the red wall is, no murders? This is weird. But nothing else mentioned a wall, and that deputy only took his file out, so that's gotta be something I'm missing. So there's gotta be something I'm missing. The red wall's location, let me see. What? They didn't write it down?
Damn it.
But why? As Argus thinks it over, something else draws her attention. A pouch tied with a red thread, clearly intended to hold files. Pouch? Okay. There is a scarlet seal on the pouch. She has no clue what it is or who it came from, but one thing is for sure, it's meant to keep you out.
There you are.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot. Alright. Okay, that's another part done. That was a long one, honestly. Just a drink of water, part 4. Argus checks the pouch carefully. Why did they call this a pouch? Is this... It's an envelope, not a pouch. That's a weird wording. Okay. The deputy's name has been signed on the lower right corner for most files. Except one, just one where his signature is on top. This has gotta be something. She pops another 2 candies down and her eyes regains focus in the dark. Yeah, she's abusing those a lot. If I break the seal off, it ain't going back on. Fuck it. I'll just read it fast. Argus browses the files at lightning speed. Her eye shines too brightly perhaps, as a trickle of red pools under her eyelid. Okay, so she's forcing her skills again. That girl is going to go blind in short order. 1961, 1963, 1966, missing hippie, case closed. But not this one. October 1984. Ritual sacrifices found near the crime scene. Animal fur scattered around the scene. The blood is confirmed to be non-human. 1985. Texas Rangers officially take charge due to slow progress. And after that, nothing. But there were still missing people around here even up to last year. Kayla, why did you come to this place? Do you have any confirmation that she was here even? Or just a tip or something?
God damn it.
All these cases and they only solved 3 of them. Almost all of the victims appear to have gone missing after being sighted near the Rio. But none of them seem to have been going to Mexico.
Kayla. No.
Agus stares at the files. Veins run up her head and fists like a nest of snakes ready to attack.
No.
If these humans can find her, I'll do their job for them. I'm the only one who can. Huh. Oh, she's back to the bar. Inside the town bar. Good morning. I need a drink, and this time it better be a blackjack. Gotta wait. We ain't open. You again? Didn't the deputy run you out of town? No, actually he didn't. Surprise! I seem to recall I paid for a drink and I never got it. Ain't it natural I come to collect what I am owed? How about this? I wake up everyone in town and we see how long it takes for a mech to roast on an open flame. Wow, okay. So this is like Resident Evil 4 hospitality. Like in that small town in there. Jeez, that's downright medieval. What's the plan? Good old-fashioned fire? Or are you gonna just dose me with gasoline the American way? Because I didn't bring any. Nearest gas station is 55 miles that way. I'll give you a ride. And she's mopping up on them. Great tactic, Argus, great tactic. Make the locals even more angry. You nut. Mama was right. You all Arcanists are lunatics. Excuse me. You sound just like your deputy pal, you know that? Wouldn't be surprised if the gene pool here runs shallow. So, did your parents know each other? Excuse me. Were your parents related like before they were married? The classic line. Besides, I wasn't the one acting like a nut, was I? Am I right, Adam? I don't know what you're talking about. Then let me make things clear. I'm talking about that broken wall in the woods. The woods? You're no different from those other mercenaries coming in here with what little information you have, looking for a local guide. But it's nothing like that. In fact, thanks to you, I already got a bit closer to the information I really needed. From someone else. Tell Adam who gave you the information. Right, the deputy. There's not much law enforcement in this small town. In this small part of Texas, just a single deputy. He told Argus part of the story about the Red Wall, right. Turned out it was a good thing you called your deputy, Paul. He gave me plenty of clues. You must have tricked him somehow. Who knows what kind of tricks you people use? Listen, I'm happy to help you figure out what's going on with that damn wall. All I need is for you to tell me what I need to know, and then I'll leave. Simple as that. But now that I know about what happened here, I understand your misgivings. Okay, that's a better tactic. It ain't just misgivings. You mercenaries are nothing but trouble. If it weren't for you, would that wall be called the Red Wall? Be it's me. If it weren't for you, would there be all those missing persons? Well, speaking in a way, implying that every mercenary is related somehow, and that's not how it works. There's something else on the tip of his tongue. Press him. Press Adam to uncover more clues. Okay. Question. You think it's all because of those disappearances there that the wall is called the Red Wall? It's the blood of those girls that stained the wall red. Another reason? Other than numerics, what else could it be? Are you really going to try to defend those murderers? Damn it, I don't understand why the deputy even let you out in the first place. Because I ain't got nothing to hide. But Adam, there are things you still haven't cleared up. 1 second, we are getting spammers on chat, gotta ban them. Right. Okay. There we go. Should be fine now. Okay, we can continue. Present the evidence of the bloody ritual near the Red Wall. Do we have that evidence? Contains records of several missing persons. One particular case seems to involve a ritual. Fortunately, the blood and pelts involved were concluded to be animal, not human in origin. Right, this is the good option. As far as I've seen in this town, this town ain't got any wackos beliefs. So what's with this weird ritual near the wall? Reaction's telling. Let's talk about this properly. Judging from your response, you know exactly what these rituals are about. I've got my reasons, but without solid evidence, you're just making accusations. We've got you on this one. That stutter is telling. Present evidence linking Adam to the rituals. We have any evidence of that? Adam, the owner of the local bar, right. He has a sister who disappeared around the Red Wall. Her killer is still at large. Maybe this? Sure, let's try that. Oh, that was the wrong option. So what else then? Oh, this is a good lead. A hunter covered in bloodstains often sells pelts and meat to Adam, right? What do you do with all those pelts you buy? You gotta tell me your folks were poor in this heat? And I'm just guessing here, might they not end up down at the Red Wall? Shut up! Shut up! Shut your damn trap! Okay, we've hit a nerve there. You know nothing about it, so don't you dare mention it again. Maybe not, but I do know a bit about you, Adam. And when it comes to that wall, you definitely know more than I do. Right. What else can we present? Maybe now we proceed with this? I know your sister went missing near that red wall, and that her case was never solved, am I right? Get out. Get out of here, don't make me draw on you again. I don't wanna hurt you, ma'am. Bless your heart, you tried pointing that little revolver of yours at me yesterday, sweetheart. Dangerous move. Now hear me out, and I'll lay it on you straight. I need to find my girl, and you want justice for your sister. So if you tell me more about this red wall, I'll do what I can to help that along. You know nothing about it. Yes, we are asking about it. That's the reason, yes. You're correct. That was true yesterday, but after sorting through these clues, I reckon I know quite a bit. Hey, you know something. Try to piece the clues... Gather the clues that connect the Adam to the ritual, right. Right, I think it will be this. No. Okay, so give me a hint then. Okay, that was wrong. Never mind. We have to try again then. Retry. Okay. Right, deputy. Question. Right. Oh, wrong. Right. Now it was about the hunter. Okay. Okay. Now I reckon I know quite a bit. Can I match some evidence, maybe? No. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this merges everything. Ah, wrong. this is wrong. Huh. Okay. That's not what I could have chosen. Let's restart it then. Okay. So, first off, this was the choice. There we go. There we go. Right. Now we can merge evidence. Okay. And we know that this is not... No. Huh. Huh. What am I asking about here? Combine your clues and submit a theory related to the disappearance cases. Okay. Hey, so it has to be this. Okay, what am I missing here? Honestly. Maybe I merged the evidence wrong? Right. Okay. Ah, this was the right answer. I know it was you who left all that fur and blood around the red wall. I just can't grasp your motive. As far as I can see, it's not going to be enough to keep girls from going missing, and it certainly ain't a ritual sacrifice because I know a thing or two about those, and Buster, you missed the mark. So, how about you tell me what's going on? And should I trust you, some out-of-town merc, to figure out things out after even Rangers gave up? Well, if you are out of options, you've gotta trust someone. Yeah, still not buying it. Now kindly get the hell out of my bar. You know I'm an Arcanist, don't ya? Yeah, so what? You trying to drive everyone crazy like you? Huh? Fine. Just kill me now and leave my body down the wall. Tell Adam about your arcane skill, right? No, I mean I've got abilities your sheriff and the rangers... Excuse me. I've got abilities that the sheriff and your rangers don't. My eye can pick up the trails that are untraceable to humans. To put it simply, I can find your sister's murderer just as long as there's enough information for me to track. But what I need is for you to tell me, where is the Red Wall? Huh. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but you're never gonna find it. What? You are half right. We didn't put all that fur and blood up there for superstition's sake. Of course not. We're just like those mercs. Excuse me. You're just like those mercs. They thought it was all Hakam, but they wanted to use that thing to cover up their crimes. They didn't pay any respect to that thing's territory, and so they got caught. Okay, so it's another haunted place maybe? Like the motel? It don't play games. And it don't kill like they do. Hold on there, partner. I know you ain't an Arcanist, but you're beginning to sound loopier than one. Now, what the hell are you even talking about? Is this just another dodge? You don't stand a chance against the skinwalkers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rewind that thought a little bit. Skinwalkers? What now? Huh. You made me think it was some kind of... Never mind. I'll ask you one more time. Where's the Red Wall? I ain't telling you that. So why bother telling me about it? You trying to scare me away? Please, I'm not 6. Forget it. I'll go find someone else halfway sane. They won't tell you neither. So what, you suggesting I find a way to pull it out from you? You're that desperate, huh? Fine. We've got ourselves a little rodeo today down on the Wade's farm. I'll sign you up. What does that have to do with anything? What in the Sam Hill? A rodeo? If you can stay up on that bull's back for 10 seconds and survive, I'll tell you where to find it. Deal? That's a tall order. You want me to bet my life over this simple? Fine, but then you're gonna tell me more, especially about your sister's case. Alright. Alright. So what this bull called? Okay. We've spent a lot of time on that part, because I was missing clues over and over. I'm not much of an investigator, it turns out. Okay. So maybe we won't be able to finish all this today. We'll see, I guess. One moment. Part 5, Blood and Violence. Lovely.
Huh.
Sweet Strawberry. Let's hope it's a fitting name. The rodeo is just a few old cowboys and ranchers standing around a riding pen, modest in every way except for the bull. Is the bull called Sweet Strawberry? Okay. He's 2 tons of rippling Texas beef covered in deep grey scars, snorting hellfire and stamping before they even put the flank straps on. Yeah, Sweet Strawberry indeed. Whoa, easy there, big fella. I ain't stupid enough to challenge you. The bull knocks the sides of the fence with its horns aggressively, causing the crowd to step back.
Seriously.
Miss, I think you ought to reconsider that bet you made with Adam. Thing is, miss, this ain't a game. I've seen old Strawberry flatten out men twice the size of you. It wouldn't do right by me to have to bury a clueless girl.
Oh, gosh.
So, you think a girl can't hack it, don't ya? Do ya? Well, now I've got one more reason to prove you boys wrong. Careful about that, Argus. God damn it. A moment. Don't worry now, I ain't gonna ask for a red cent after all this. Got my own reward lined up. Here are the reins. On the count of 3, you need to link it to the buckle on his back. Remember now, don't get on until you make sure it's buckled tight. You gotta get steady as quick as you get up there. Grab the rope, hold on. Don't think of nothing else. Not the horns, not the ground. As soon as your ass hits his back, the stopwatch starts counting. Enough with the lecture, Wade. The little lady's clearly an expert. Hand her the rope, and we'll see what God's got in store for her. Get along now. You know how much these lights cost to run? Okay. A harsh beam of light shines on Argus's face like a deer caught out on a highway. The whole thing feels unnecessary given its broad daylight. Still, she hops over the fence and grasps the rope from below the bull's belly. It's coarse and heavy, liable to wear a hole in her gloves if she makes it to the end. Okay. You ready? Anytime now. Good. 1, 2, 3. Hit it. He swings a copper pipe down across an iron board to signal the start. And Argus straddles the bull steadily. In an instant, Sweet Strawberry charges out towards the middle of the field. As he does, his back buckles up and down with astounding force, and he begins to spin like a top. Argus clings hard to the rope and entwines it around one of her hands. Each time the bull bucks, she twists another circle around until her hand is fully tied in. Hey! Whoa, buddy! 3. The 3 seconds in, as he rocks her up, she accidentally bites down on her tongue. Realizing too late, there's a reason you never hear bull riders yell. Right. Just as she had expected, the rope has already cut through her gloves. It slices open the skin of her hand from her index finger to the thumb. The 5th second passes, she's lost all sense of sight and sensation besides pain. Her teeth are clenched, there's no conscious thought in her head, only the instinct to hold on. That's fair. It's annoying me immensely that they are auto-scrolling all those messages and I cannot read them at my leisure. The ropes at least feel less coarse after being drenched in blood and sweat, but now it's slippery instead. She tries to hold on to it with all her might.
7!
The 7th second, it feels as if that pipe were hitting her brain instead of the board. Her muscles are exhausted and cramped. She begins shaking involuntarily. She can't hold on. Hang in there. The pipe hits the board for the 9th time. Agus can't help herself. As he backs again, her grip fails and she flies off the behemoth in a violent twist. Fortunately, it's her shoulder that hits the ground first, not her head. The world becomes dark and silent for a second. Even so, she can feel the eyes of everyone around her. Okay, so she failed. Her sharp senses save her life once more. As the bull turns around to stomp on her, she opens her eyes and manages to roll up to her feet, evading his charge. Her arm is twisted, maybe broken, but she won't give up, not until she finds Kayla. Whew. Agus runs for her life, jumping the fence in a fluid motion before stumbling towards Wade.
Well...
Sweet Jesus.
No.
No fucking way, she did it. Even the Texas State champ only managed 8 seconds on him. What's my time? What is it?
Damn it.
Tell me. She yells in a hoarse voice. Her mouth is bruised and bloodied. 10 seconds, right? I made it. You all saw it.
Well...
Don't you dare fool me.
You got guts.
No. That's unbelievable, little lady. It was 9. I didn't get to the 10th strike. What?
What the?
You can't be serious. I'm sorry, miss. Seems you lost your bet. But I've gotta say, that was the ride for the legends. I've never seen anyone handle Starbury like you did. We'll tell Adam what we saw. Okay. I think they were cheating in this instance.
Huh.
Huh. Okay. What was that slap? As night falls again, silence returns to the town. 2 people are walking towards the shallows of the river. Agus hurts all over, not helped in the slightest by the post she punched after finding out her time. Oh, so that was the slap.
After you reach the shallows, go straight ahead 200 yards. Then you'll see the half-iron gate. The red wall's right behind it.
Okay, so he actually gave her the information after all. You're on your own from here.
Hey.
Thanks. 9 seconds. I've gotta hand it to you, ma'am. That took grit. That kind of grit you don't see much anymore. If only I had that. Forget it. It ain't gonna change nothing for me. But it was only 9 seconds. I lost the bet. So why hold up your side of the bargain? Think of it as a consolation prize, cause I still ain't telling you nothing about my sister. Besides, you gave me the prize money, so it's only fair. Good luck, ma'am. Thanks, I think I'll need it. Is she going in there with a broken arm, bloodied mouth and whatnot? That seems reckless. Oh, and another thing, you know, just because you showed you got the grid doesn't mean you've got free reign here. Wade's right upset about the damage you did to his fence. Fine, I've been out here for a long time. I know the boundaries. Okay, so she broke a fence with her punch, apparently. They bid a respectful goodbye before Argus continues her journey alone. The night grows dark fast, leaving her all but blind, so she simply follows her instinct. Right. Fireflies offer brief bursts of light by Argus's wrist before swirling back into the brush. Argus stands in front of the iron gate, her vision still faint even with the help of the torch backs. Heart flutters as she passes through. The deep iron smell of blood is strong ahead. She must be going the right way. Shouldn't that line be read by the narrator, not her?
Keep your eyes peeled, Argus.
Or is she just speaking in third person here? Okay, that's weird. She takes out a Precrasma candy and swallows it like a pill. There's no time for chewing. Even with the moon out, I still can't... Wait, what? Even with the moon out, I still can hardly see. That could be a wall, though.
And thence we came forth to see again the stars.
Argus casts her arcane skill while moving forward. Okay, what did I miss? What's that all over it? Okay, so that's where she casts the spell. Radiance flashes in Argus's eyes, showing her the true colors of the red wall. Blood? Why is there so much blood here? Well, the name is not for show, apparently. That's another part done. But before we continue, I'll take a short bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Like, it'll take 2 minutes, about so. Okay. And I'm back. Okay. So... next part it is then. Oh, I have the server stage still be done. Complete. Fair enough. Did I complete our server stage for air? Or didn't I? No, I did. Okay. Out of curiosity, how does this survey stage look like? I'll take a short break from narrating over it. Miracle of 100 Eyes. Oh, okay, so she does an extra action depending on what cards you use. Duly noted.
Just tell me when you
Try
need
it
the
out.
job done.
Okay, so...
Trail's still warm.
To the left.
buffs.
This book? Or this one?
Something like this, maybe?
Listen. I can't read it. Great. No mistakes.
Cool.
Take a deep breath.
So,
Did I miss
this thing
something?
is about doubling its own actions, apparently. Small heal. Oh, it's a single target.
I admire your courage.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. This book? To the right.
Let's say something like this.
Together, we are furious.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. Like a metaphor? Shine. My lyre. You can do this. Are we really doing this?
Guns loaded.
You can do this, Marcus. Are we really doing this? To the left.
The trail was
This
all
work?
too obvious.
And now it's easier to understand. To transcribe. Regaining control of our
This team
bodies.
setup seems a little bit fiddly to use. I don't fully
Careful
understand
with the
how it
gas.
works, to be completely honest. Right?
To the right. Or this one. Are we really doing this?
Trail's still warm.
Like this, for example.
Listen. I can't read it. Great. No mistakes.
Bullseye.
That's quite a lot of damage, actually. Okay.
Don't act surprised. It's just another day on the job.
Some more resources towards the pools. So that's nice. Alrighty then. Next stage it is. Can probably do like this and another one today. Sure, the file said there'd be blood and fur, but this is something else altogether. Am I seeing things? The reality is more horrendous than any she could imagine. She closes her eyes and opens them again, yet the scene remains unchanged. The blood is already dry, yet the odor is strong enough that it stings the air as she approaches.
Damn it.
Damn it, that's real blood. I'm surprised that this is having any effect on you, Argus, and you are mercenary. Everywhere. These old stains, the oxidized human blood. But this fresh stuff, it's not from a human. It's a skinned hair. She tries her best to recognize the bodies from the shape.
God damn it.
Who skinned these animals? They've done nothing to preserve them. Smells like a hell warmed over. But there's a lot of fur. Could be more than what that hunter brought yesterday. All I know is that was a huge bundle. Looked like they were from a large game too. Argus swallows some of the candy so she can examine the fur more carefully and compare them to her memory. Hares, deer hide, bear skins, raccoon, dogs or wolves. And fish too, though only the scales are left. Could be to reflect some light? A veritable buffet of wildlife, but who told them skinwalkers like poor? They've got their own.
But there ain't no blood or hair from Kayla. Good.
Can you tell?
Couldn't ask for better news than that, really.
Well, we know for a fact that someone who calls themselves Kayla is alive still.
Wait,
this stain is fresher than the others. Is that sheep's blood? Barbara? She doesn't approach the blood stain. She already knows how sticky it is. She had felt it before. Tan-skinned woman opens her arms, showing her sticky palms. Blood and amniotic fluid sticks to her skin and refuses to drop. I don't think it's gonna work, Kayla. Why? You are doing so well. This will be the last lamp. You gotta do it or leave it to me. The girl smiles with appreciation in her eyes.
Huh.
Look at my hands. I think that's gonna be a no. She shrugs her shoulders, shaking some of the blood off her hands. But I still don't get it. You said that's life, I understand that. Okay, so her eyes are green here. I don't remember what color of eyes did the Kayla with Matt had. You said that's life, I understand that. But if we don't help it get out and stand like its siblings, it ain't gonna make it. Its mama will stay here to protect it, and then they'll both get gobbled up by the skinwalker. We can't how do you pronounce it? We can't use are the favorites. They make for best disguises.
what?
Skinwalker? What, you don't know? Say it ain't so. Despite her words, she's laughing. You really ain't ever heard it? Well then, it's up to me to tell you. So, a skinwalker is... Let me put it this way. You ever got this feeling that someone you know was all of a sudden replaced? Like they look the same but they ain't, you know? No?
I see through things, you know. People, too.
Well, I can see through other things right now. Your clothes, for example. Considering that they are not covering a lot. She stands up, wiping her hands down on her worn, patchy jeans.
But still, they might not be sharp enough to see through the camouflage of a skinwalker.
They look the same as humans, but they can take the skin from a living animal and use them like camouflage. That way they can get real close so they can eat them alive or turn them into their kind. They are the most feared hunter in the wilderness. It's just a story, even if it's real. Ain't no monster can hide from my eyes. And I've got your back.
That's true. The 100-eyed giant's got my back.
Now let's help this little lamb, shall we? That's right. Ain't no monster can hide from my eyes. The precrasma candy begins to wear off again, and her sight fades. She recalls the words again, as if she were savoring the candy's aftertaste. People will leave fern and flesh near the scene of the crime on the hottest days, hoping the skinwalkers will take their offerings and leave them be. But it don't help none. These monsters don't ever stop hunting. It's in their nature that bloody red ox will be standing on its rear legs as it shows up that night, holding those furs dangling from its mouth like a banner. Okay. Jesus, my cat is looking for my attention, not letting up. Give me a second. Gotta placate her a little bit. Okay. And it will be a bloodbath. All the same, humans and animals' bodies piled together. All living things treated equally, no exception. A massacre that lasted a long time. Humans and animals' bodies piled together just like this. But it didn't work. People are still disappearing. God damn it, Kitty. Do you have to right now?
I'll track it down myself. Whether the bastard's a merc or a skinwalker, I'll find it. Believe me, I will.
Alrighty then. And we have 2 parts left. Okay, maybe I'll soldier through and finish this today. At worst, we'll go a little bit overtime. Part 7, no one cares. That's a name and a half. Soon after the sun rises, Argus prepares to leave town. Fresh sheep blood was not part of the offerings. It was led by the hands of one who touched the old stains. The blood of the sheep matched the old stains from humans down to the same marks and splatter. It had to be the same weapon, a machete, maybe a chainsaw. Okay, that escalated quickly. This bastard used the same blade for killing the sheep and dismembering its victims. But the murderers, at least one of them, made them. But the murderer, at least one of them, made a mistake. A trail is still visible to the mercenary, maybe even a bit too obvious. Is she being led on?
God damn it.
This bastard must have returned there over and over to leave these trails, like a calling card painted in blood. Not a deputy, not a sheriff, not even the rangers could find them though, only I can. Okay. Only I can. After recalling what she read in the files to exclude some of the suspects, Argus finds her jeep and hits the road again. She refuels her car whenever there's a gas station and buys fresh water and bullets whenever there's a store. Just as she always does. Following the trail with her eyes, she drives into the distance. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, could you tell me? I don't know. I didn't even ask. I just don't know. I don't care who you are, and and if you ain't ordering anything, then move along. I've got a full house of customers to serve. I do food, not chit-chat. So if you are not hungry, you are in the wrong place. I guess that's fair. Jesus Christ, Kitty. Calm yourself. Jesus Christ. You silly creature. Cease and desist. Go somewhere else for now. Okay? Give me a double cheeseburger, onion rings and a milkshake. Whatever flavor you will do. Can I ask questions now? Or do I gotta play a game of darts with y'all first? Yeah, what is it? It's about that place with the real tall smokestack to the south. The one fenced in with the barbed wire. What, you mean the old nuclear power plant? Yeah, it's been abandoned. I'm just glad it's downstream from us. Wait, there were any power plants, nuclear power plants in Texas? Or is that just in this universe thing? Because I don't recall that being a thing. But what do I know? Maybe you want a mark of nuclear waste with your burger. I ain't kidding. But you said it's abandoned, right? So no one lives there. Argus, to be fair, people don't live at a nuclear plant. They work there, at best. You've got rocks in your ears, sweetheart? I've said it was a nuclear power plant, not a condo. Well, there we go. Nah, no one lives there. They've got soldiers from the base nearby that patrol around, but I don't see them much these days. A wild goose chase is frustrating. Coming up empty on every side feels like losing all the chips she has won so far in just one hand. Could this bastard be moving? I still haven't pinned them, but the trails don't lie. Agus's search is not without some fruits. If nothing else, she can tell the paths are random. The trails lead all over the state. She has to take the idea of being a skinwalker into serious consideration. Moving randomly, but always on the outskirts of farms, small towns and remote places. So what? I've gotta bring salt and cold water with me now? To be fair, Agus, you are an Arcanist. Rituals are your thing, or at least they should be. She's chased him through countless towns and farms, but no luck. Yet somehow the trail always appears just when Agus thinks she's lost the track of them.
Damn it.
He smashes the wheel violently, yet the Jeep's horn lets out only a pitiful whistle. At the same time, her fists feel a dull pain, which makes her wonder what she's doing. Is this a fool's errand? The murderer could be anyone, but still the 100-eyed giant can't find them.
No.
No. No, it's not. Of course she will not admit it. Agus puts the question behind her and leaves for the next site. Well, she's stubborn, if nothing else.
Damn it.
Okay, the car's dead, I think. It's busted. The Jeep fails to turn on the 10th try. Sudden visions of her strangling the swarmy worm of used car dealer that sold her this lemon appears in her head. Okay. And in the middle of nowhere, really? Let me see, the nearest town is almost 200 miles away from here. She has searched almost every town, from the Gulf to the Rockies and then some. Agus has to accept the fact that she might have failed.
Is that it? I've already searched the whole of Texas.
Well, maybe he went outside of Texas.
Then is this bastard dead already, or is he still on the run? I guess that would explain all these goddamn clues.
But ain't no way a skinwalker runs away from a merc out of fear. The clues were so obvious at the beginning, as if someone planted them. And I chased them like a good little bloodhound. But as soon as I left the south, they've got unstable, maybe chaotic. The closer I got to the state line, the worse it got. But the trail never disappeared completely. They twinkled like stars in her eyes, always provoking her, always just out of reach. Eventually, all those clues guide her north towards Colorado. So she was just about to cross to Oklahoma Panhandle. What's up, weird term? Do you mean that Oklahoma as a state looks like a pan on the map? I would guess. Huh. I'm not that familiar with how each state looks in the US. That might just be it. But that was before her car broke down. Now fate makes fun of the dodged mercenary by shrouding her in the morning mist. Is that how she got near the motel? Maybe. But I can't be wrong. She can hear her confidence fading away in her voice. I can't. Yes, just keep going, Argus. Just keep going. Kayla was there. She was in that town with the red wall. Must have missed something. I need to catch this bastard if I have any chance of finding her. Just keep going. So what if the car's broken? I've still got 2 feet. Well, she can't be anytime close to the motel because back then she arrived with a car, I think. Angus ditches the lemon right where it broke down, packs her stuff and starts walking into the vast prairie. All she carries with her is determination and some basic survival equipment. It's been many long hours since she started walking.
Huh.
Nothing but sagebrush and tumbleweeds. Not a farm, not even town in sight. Where did she find time to change her clothes? To sum up, I'm in no man's land. Least I can say there's no skinwalkers, if only because there's no skin around to walk in. Unless they were borrowing the skin of an old hermit. She knows the time by the angle of the sun and her location by the nearby plant life. Wherever else she's headed, she's still on the trail of her target. But still, she has no idea where it could be. A place as desolate as this only appeals to antisocial psychos and outlaws. Phew. It's gonna get cold tonight, better speed up. If it's going to get cold, why are you looking dressed like this? Why are you walking around dressed like this? She grips her gun tighter, even tighter, forgetting to stop and breathe. She waits a while and then presses forward again. Right. Stay alert and rational after traveling a great distance is no easy feat for anyone, much less for someone with night blindness. It's all too easy to miss hidden dangers lurking underfoot. Ooh, was that a bear trap? Argus clenches her teeth, trying to hold in a pain scream. Just because this trap didn't catch an animal doesn't mean it's safe, far from it.
God damn it.
She tries her best to keep in her pain while moving to the nearest trunk. She sits down slowly and straightens out her wounded leg. It was a simple spring trap, but painfully effective. Well, after playing The Evil Within, I'm familiar with these, but mine exploded my ass, usually. These ones. Argus leans forward and down to her trapped leg, but she can only fumble in the dark, moving her hand inch by inch, hoping to find the release. Oh please, goddammit, I don't wanna waste candy on fixing this mess. Few moments of pain pass before she gives in. If she can't see, she's liable to do more harm than good. Right. When she's bending with it blindly, she will probably lose a leg that way. Argus takes out a candy and swallows it, then leans forward again to examine the mechanism. The structure is crystal clear now. There you are. She hooks a finger around the spring and pulls it out.
Damn it.
She takes a deep breath and attempts to stand. Ain't no time to
Ain't
take
no
a
time
break.
to take a break. Gotta go as far as I can before the effects completely wear off. At least through to the other side of this forest.
Okay. Someone must have put the trap here, and if so, they might be nearby. Sorry it didn't catch you any dinner. Only one dumbass mech. God damn it, hiccups.
God damn it.
God damn it, indeed. Staggers as she walks forward, but pushes against the pain until she reaches the point that she can't help but cry out with each step.
Huh.
What the hell am I doing? As she questions herself, the candy's effect taper off. Agos keeps her eyes wide open, but in the darkness she sees only vague and blurry shapes. She stumbles forward for a time until the sound of footsteps breaks her stride. Wait, what? Footsteps that are followed by a loud crack of a rifle. One of the bullets swooshes by her ear. Okay, so she's being hunted apparently. Something huge behind Argus falls to the ground in a heap. She looks back instinctively. There. Hey, never mind then, someone saved her ass. The familiar smell of animal fur and blood rushes up to her nose. It reminds her of the red wall, but she has no time to think about that. She swivels to the source of the bullets and raises her gun to return fire. Whomst is it? Yes, a bear. Ah, it's the Russian hunter that we've seen before, I'm guessing. What are you doing here, lady? Who? Agus sees a blur of orange and yellow. The man speaking to her seems to be carrying a lamp. Who are you? You stepped in my trap. Tetanus shot.
И это...
Besides,
это твое?
is this yours? I don't know what the hell you're saying, comrade, but back off. Agus can feel the source of the heat, takes a step back. Hands trembling, she tries hard to keep her gun raised and takes up candies. She chews them hard, almost gnashing, hoping it will make them take effect faster. You! The medicine takes quick effect and gradually her view clears, giving her the image of a familiar tall, thin man. Right, it's that dude. It's you! Now she understood the target's odd patterns. It wasn't a strategy, he was following the hunting season, following his prey. So that's how he does it. You.
Что ты пытаешься здесь добиться?
What are you trying to achieve out here? Agus is shocked. All the dots connect at once. It was never a skinwalker at all. You're just some guy from somewhere. Where even did you come from? Moscow or something? Are you from the immigration office? God damn it, I don't speak Ruski. Do you even know English? Look, if you can, raise your hands and say something, I'll actually understand. Make him understand, Argus slightly lifts her gun. Don't think he speaks English at all. Is this yours? Well, fuck me, I'm wrong. Immediately. He does know English. He just chooses not to use it. That's fair. The man hands over a piece of paper.
What?
Marcus had dropped her flight ticket without even noticing it. The hunter picks it up and returns it to her. A simple act of kindness, which nonetheless lights a fuse.
Put it down.
Why?
I said, put it down.
Agus steps forward aggressively, her gun poking the man's chest. Huh? Why? You murderer! Her hands tremble violently, she can barely hold the gun straight. This guy doesn't seem like the mass murderer that was doing those things near the wall. I mean, maybe he's the one. Huh? This is yours. He's right about that. Agus snatches the flight ticket from his hand and puts it away. Her breathing is labored, and the wound on her leg is burning with pain. Her ears are tingling from the headache. She has to stop thinking and focus on her goal. You look for me? FBI. Really? No, you aren't, Agus. No, you aren't. You are a mercenary. The mercenary flashes a fake badge to frighten him, but the hunter just seems more confused. You're under arrest. I'll serve you the warrant once we get back to the station. Any station. So she's using a fake badge. That's a crime and a half. The badge has come in handy before, great for scaring random cities into compliance, but this man, serial killer, skin changer, whatever he seems to be immune. She's taking a risk, but her goal is not to kill the target after all. Why? I'm investigating a murder case, a serial killer. And unfortunately, you're the prime suspect. I'm taking you back to the San Laredo, the town on the Mexican border, remember? You've got a lot of explaining to do to the deputy about. Okay. The Red Wall. Right. And to be continued. Alright. We'll manage to do this last bit as well, but first I'll take another bathroom break. Sorry about that. Lot of drinking means bathroom breaks. Alrighty then, I'm back. So, last part it is. The colors of apricots. Fair enough. Inside the town bar. Alright, put your drinks first. What did I say? I'm going to get to the bottom of this red wall and the skinwalkers. Ain't that the northern girl? Still playing detective? I got my own methods of investigating. Oh, interesting. I'd like to see what you've uncovered. Do you really know about the Red Wall? Yeah, we live here. We know all about the Red Wall and everything that happened there. Everything? Figure out whether the townsfolk truly know what happened at the Red Wall. Okay. Question. Everything, really? Ma'am, everyone here knows what your mercenary buddies did. You mean the murders? That's right, even the kids know about it. Even now, the blood still seems fresh there. It seems they've got no idea about the animals. Right. Contradict their statement with conflicting evidence. So, refute and use this. Ah, wrong. Let's try it again. Refute. Wrong. What am I doing wrong here? Maybe I should present them this? Ah, there we go. Okay. I was misunderstanding what they wanted from me. I'm telling you, you don't know the full story of the Red Wall. Well there, hold your horses before you start going on about these so-called strange occurrences. You really reckon you know more about the Red Wall than us locals? Why don't you hear me out? I told you I've got my own methods. I found an interesting file in Freddy local deputy's drawer. A file containing a bunch of case records. One of the more recent ones suggests there's evidence of a ritual. A ritual? Who would perform a ritual there? Are you saying that's what all that blood was for? Exactly. But it weren't human blood. The blood and the poo came from animals. Okay. Now we need this. Think about it, folks. Fur and meat. You're talking about that odd hunter fella? The very same. But he wasn't the one doing the ritual, isn't that right, Adam? Adam? Hey, Adam, are you hiding something from us? What could I possibly know? I tell you what, there's not a single local around here that wants to go near that godforsaken place. Unless it's got something to do with the brewing booze. Point out someone who has reason to go to the Red Wall. Right. Ah, wrong. Okay, let's try it again then. Try. Okay, now I know what to do in the first stages. Refute. Right. This one. Right. So I questioned the wrong path with the right evidence. Some things demand a conclusion to be drawn. Back to what you think you know, the mercenary murders. Adam's sister was one of the victims. Wait, weren't you talking about the rituals? How did we end up back on the Mercs? What's the connection? Is there something else going on? Don't you worry, sir. I aim to demonstrate that connection in full. Hand over your evidence linking the rituals and the murders. Wrong. Okay. So the file? No. What the hell? I don't understand. Oh. Right. The sacrificial sheep blood. Right. Now I hope you realize I ain't asking these questions to shoot the debris. I've got an angle. I have arcane tracking skills that help me follow the evidence. I visited your red wall and I saw it was covered in fresh animal blood and pelts. Some of the animal blood had the same rusty stains as the old human blood. They both came from the same tool, a machete, or even a machete, or even a chainsaw. So what? You're saying that these mercenaries are no longer killing people, but instead using animal pets for a ritual? Well, those are not mercenaries, it seems. This may be tied to a particular legend. Huh. Submit the rumors related to animal fur. Wrong. Okay. I've misread the situation there. Try again. Trial and error it is, apparently. Try. And we've got most of it figured out. Right. This. Cute. Adam again. And now the bloodstain, right. Oh, okay. The Skinwalker evidence. Skinwalkers, you've heard of them, haven't you? Stave of Skinwalkers, people will lay down pelts and blood. And that red wall is a perfect spot for it. The bodies of humans and livestock mixed together. The ritualists used this in the hopes of satiating skinwalkers. Meanwhile, your killer is using it to cover the tracks. But you still ain't told us who is performing these rituals. Okay. Merge evidence. I think it's Adam, honestly, but I don't know how to prove it yet. Nope. Nope. What can I merge here? Ah, there we go. Okay. The pelts sold by the hunter to Adam yesterday disappeared. They matched the ritual that used animal pelts and blood at the red wall, right? Maybe I don't know everyone who's been there, but I know one of you has. Adam, where did all those pelts the hunter sold you go? With all the commotion yesterday, I'm sure a lot of people noticed our little exchange and the one you made prior. Adam, are you hiding something? I did place those pelts there. I wanted to keep this town safe from those monsters. I wasn't going to let what happened to my sister repeat itself. Alright, gentlemen, putting our barkeep's motives aside, the real suspect is already out in the open. Okay, identify the culprit based on your deductions. So what? Hunter? There's someone else is closely connected to all of this. The hunter. He ain't from around here, is he? Yes. Do you all happen to know where he lives? No, he doesn't speak much. We just buy his furs. Could it be? That's right, folks. While I was tracking down the killer, I ran into him in the foothills of the Rookies. A loner from the parts unknown. Those furs testify to his skills as a hunter. What's more, his whole place up north is surrounded by traps. He's got the means, the opportunity, and he fits the profile. Does he? Honestly, Argus, I'm finding this to be a huge jump to conclusions. I'm not seeing it. Now we'll just have to trust that the deputy will get the truth out of him. I can't believe it. He's one of the killers. He didn't talk much, but and you wouldn't think it, but we trusted him. Bought pelts, stocked firewood from him, even let him stay here during the winter instead of sending him back up the mountains. How could he do such thing? If you ask me, it all makes sense. He set up the Red Wall and spread around rumors about skinwalkers, all to sell us pelts for a petty penny. Damn it, in the end, it's all about money. Adam, bring me 2 more cases of beer. See, that's what they think. What about you? You've been quiet. Do you not think he's one who killed your sister? I don't see the things your way. I don't know. Could you explain again how you found him? Using your arcane eyes or whatever? Does that even count as evidence? Are you worried he might get off? Don't worry, he won't. He didn't cover his tracks that well. They'll eventually find something. Ain't nobody who can kill without leaving a trace. I only got him because I could see the evidence clearly. Okay. Did she solve it? I'm smelling a plot twist. Adam, beers! Hold your horses. Adam leaves the counter, putting an end to the conversation. Agus had arrived in San Laredo at midnight. After leaving the hunter to the deputy's office, she dressed her wounds again and then returned to the bar. As the investigation reopens, the news that she caught the murderer spreads through the town like a prayer fire. Now she's sitting at the bar, finally sipping on the blackjack she paid for days ago. She isn't in a rush to ask about Kayla just yet. For now, she's enjoying the moment. Same way she did when she saved that girl the first time. Though she was just a baby then. Hey, Adam, Daryl. Did you hear? The Ruskies got away. Oh? He escaped? What the? You can't be serious. Rusky? Oh, you mean the hunter? Who let him go? It can't have been the deputy, right? If he let him go, he must have had a reason. Yeah, the deputy. And unlike how they dealt with the mercs, seems like he didn't even bring in the rangers. Wade's status when he notices Argus.
Well,
Argus grabs her gun and stands up. She doesn't seem to pay attention to Wade's words. Excuse me? Where you going, miss? The deputy let him go. What can you do?
you got goods.
Look, I saw you in action. You're the best bull rider and merc I've ever known. I don't doubt you must crack a whole heck of cases.
But you got the wrong guy this time.
Honestly, I'm with the deputy on this one. I don't think it was the hunter. That's what the deputy said anyways. Enough, Wade.
Enough.
Enough. What now? The hunter didn't leave the town after being released. He went somewhere Argus visited not long ago. To the wall? Argus follows his trail to the shallows before the forest. She already knows where the destination is. A broken iron gate. And behind that, the red wall. Damn it. Despite the wound in her leg, shooting stabs of pain across her body, Argus runs across the shallows and enters the woods. She rushes towards the red wall without stop. The forest looks a bit different from what she remembered, given that she only saw blurs at that night. It's no surprise. But Argus isn't focusing on her surroundings, just the trail. He went that way, then he ain't heading for the red wall? Wait, there's another wall. Huh? It's the red... No, it looks almost the same, but this ain't the red wall. There's two of them? That wall looked much worse.
God damn it.
Where did he go?
Ты ищешь меня.
You are looking for me.
Damn it.
And she started blasting. The mercenary loads her gun and points it at the man, who appears as if from nowhere.
You're looking for me.
Back off, nice and easy. Hunter does as she says. Further, if I go, then you cannot hear me. I ain't fixing to listen. I'm here to take you down. But before that, I just need to know.
This is the Red Wall.
Okay. What? You understand English, yes? This is the Red Wall. Did I say wrong? No, it can't be.
I've seen the Red Wall. It's covered in your victims' blood and the marks you left to boast about your slaughter. You even tricked their family into buying your fur.
What are the chances that she found another incidental wall that was covered in animal blood? Why? Why did you do it? This is the Red Wall. It has nothing you said. Look.
No.
Was she fooled by someone? She doesn't intend to follow his instructions, but she can't help herself. The wall is dyed red with apricots. The juice, which had to have been poured less than 24 hours ago, flows like blood, as if it were inexhaustible. No bloodstains, no fur, no red juice and rotten pulp. Excuse me, only red juice and rotten pulp. So what, did she mistake what she saw back then because her eyesight was so bad? And it was dark? The apricots are piled at the bottom of the wall and all smashed up, laughing up at the 100-eyed giant. No. This ain't the Red Wall.
You covered it up, cleaned up the crime scene, and someone helped you.
I don't think that's what happened. Akos almost drops her gun. She steps forward and grabs the hunter's collar, dragging him closer to the wall. She wishes somehow to see the blood stains and dead flesh that had been there before.
Someone helped you, didn't they? Just look at the wall. The proof's all there. I can almost see exactly how you ripped those people apart.
I think you are wrong, Argos, actually.
Someone must have helped you. No doubt about it. Otherwise, you couldn't have done it so fast. Not without leaving evidence behind.
Hunter says nothing to defend himself. He just tilts his head and reaches out for an apricot that looks relatively intact. You... what are you doing?
This is an abricos.
Right. He shows the apricot to Argus. It has rotten away on the inside and turned black.
This is cattle hide.
He points to the rope hung at his waist. This is the Red Wall. Then he points at the broken wall covered in apricot juice. No. Can't be. That is all. Simple truth. Okay, but I don't get it either, honestly. What kind of simple truth is that? I don't get it. What in the goddamn are you even talking about?
If all those marks were just apricot pulp. But there's no way. Apricots ain't red.
Right?
And I smelled blood.
The hunter shakes his head. He looks at the red wall and bites the apricot in his hand. I do not know.
Where I come from, apricosa can be red sometimes.
Okay.
Red signifies beauty. It's a good color. And this. У тебя тоже есть красная стена, не так ли?
You have a red wall too, don't you?
You have a red wall too.
I have...
I don't get it.
It hurts. Argus, you've come to me.
Right, this is what happened in the motel. But what does it have to do with anything here?
What do I have? The red wall. Did I fail to see through it? But was it the red wall that I didn't see through? Or...
It's confusing.
Kayla ain't here.
So what, did she hallucinate the trail? Phew, never mind.
Look on the bright side. At least I found this ticket.
Agus looks at the sky. She still remembers what she has gone through in the motel. She still remembers the sticky feeling that oozed from that mirror. To prevent herself from rubbing hands pointlessly, Agus checks the ticket again. From Fort Worth to Houston. The passenger name is right. This is the best clue so far. If the information is all correct, Kayla must come through Houston. But that can be her final destination, I guess. She never liked big cities. The buses travel between cities and countryside twice a day. Damn it, Kayla.
Where on earth are you?
So you accused an innocent man because you had hallucinations? Or what? A weird ending to that whole investigation. Not the one that I expected, honestly. In the end, it turns out that she failed in this whole investigation. She didn't uncover who was behind the murders. And she accused the wrong person. And it's not clear why that happened, at least not to me. Maybe some of the watchers will figure it out instead. But I still don't understand, why did she see all that false evidence? Weird. But anyway, we are done with this event, for good, I think. Now, we'll be wrapping up the event exploration for a while, and we'll be going back to the main story. Tomorrow, we'll be doing this to the New World. This is the chapter 7.5, if I remember correctly. And afterwards, we'll be doing chapter 8. So, we are back to the main plot. And before I finish this stream, let's do that final pull on Kipirina's banner. So, pray for me, because I have barely any resources left. I did like 5 pulls so far, I think, with nothing to write home about. I really want to get her, so please don't disappoint me. Okay, let's go. And it's a 5-star only. No dice. Open all. Okay. So I will have to do some dailies for the next 7 days, and at the end of the banner I'll be able to do one more pool probably. As we do the main story, I'll be getting resources as well.
No one.
Okay, we'll see if I can manage another pool. Probably. So anyway, thank you for watching, if you did. If you missed anything from the stream, I recommend going to my YouTube channel, which is linked in the Twitch description. Also, it's available via the chat command of !YouTube. My upcoming schedule for this week is posted on my Discord server, which is also linked the same way in the description, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And you can type !Discord to get the link to it. I'll be taking like a half an hour break now to eat something quickly, and we'll be back with Evil Within stream, I think, according to the schedule that I posted. Right, yes, Evil Within. We'll be finishing that game then. And tomorrow we'll be starting Evil Within 2, probably. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching again, and see ya